So I just decluttered my closet and moved all of my summer clothes onto their hangers. And I have to say, I'm at that beautiful point where I look at my very clean and organized closet and believe the illusion that I'm gonna keep it that way the entire summer. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my summer. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel, and happy summer. I have to say, I didn't put a video out last week because I spent most of the time outside enjoying the sunshine, getting back into a regular gym routine, and figuring out just how to landscape a backyard. The plans are still currently alive. For now. Anyway, with the start of a new season, I wanted to go through my belongings and declutter around the house, and I came up with my list of the top 5 things to declutter this summer. Now these are not just the specific 5 things, there are many other things that you can declutter. If you have anything that you think summer is specifically a good time to go through and get rid of things you aren't using, let me know down below in the comments. And if you are new here, be sure to click that subscription button and the little bell to be updated for each and every upcoming video. But without any further ado, I hit my step goal. Aw, thanks Fitbit. Let's try again. Without any further ado, here are my top 5 things to declutter this summer. Number 1 are old and expired skincare products. Now, I think summer is the best time to do this because I believe in the summer you should always wear SPF. Well, really, whenever you go out in the sun, you should wear SPF. But summer's definitely when you're gonna be exposed to more sunshine than you would in the spring or the fall. So going through your skincare products and seeing what things are old, what are expired, what just need to be replaced, and frankly what you're almost out of is really a good habit to get into. I say this mainly because I have a mom, as so many do, who in recent years had to get cancerous cells removed from parts of her face, and she made all of her kids promise that we would update and keep good skincare products that had SPF. So from me to you, do yourself a favor, do your spouse, your kids a favor, go through and just get rid of all expired sunscreen. If you have a bottle of sunscreen, it will probably tell you on the bottom how long it will be good for, how long it will be until it expires. I can't give an exact rule of thumb because everyone is different, but you can also use your Google. You can search how long does Coppertone versus the Target brand, how long will they be good? And that doesn't have to just be for your sunscreen. Is your foundation bad, ladies? Are other things you put on your skin? Is your nighttime lotion bad? Is the moisturizer or serums you put on your face? Whatever it is, if you can declutter it, see what's good, what's bad, and what needs to go, you will 1, have more room in your closet and bathroom, and B, know that the SPF you're putting on your face or the products you're putting on your body are good quality and not expired. Number 2 are jackets and shoes. I particularly say jackets because summer is when most of us, sorry people that live up north, myself included, summer is when you usually don't need to have a jacket, giving you more time to go through your closets, see what things you need. Do you really need 8 black jackets and 4 white and a couple gray? For me, I like to have 1 fall, 1 kind of windbreaker that also acts as a raincoat, and 1 very heavy duty winter coat. If I have those 3, I am good to go. I actually just gave away 3 or 4 coats. I gave them away to a local shelter here in Columbus. I didn't know this, and correct me if I'm saying this wrong, but Goodwill is a for-profit company. So they try to help people who are less fortunate, but they are for-profit. So I'm trying, and if I'm wrong, please let me know. This is not a slam against anything. Goodwill, you're great. I shopped from you for many years, but I like to give my belongings to a company that's going to not be for profit, that has these families in mind and can benefit them greater than Goodwill. So long story short, sorry to ramble, is I gave away a lot of my unused coats. And unused means you probably didn't wear them last season, and the chance of you wearing them when it gets cold again are slim to none. That also goes for shoes. I've had some sandals in my closet from 2015 and I was really trying to hold on to them. They were really old, they were worn out, so I finally said, you know what, why don't you give those away? My rule is if I give away 3, I can get 3. I want to always, bring in the same number that I'm letting out. I never want more coming in than I have going out. So, shoes and jackets. Go through your closets, just spend an afternoon, put on a good playlist, listen to some good tunes, and clean that out. Number 3 are spices and condiments from your kitchen. Now, I don't know about you guys, but as a teacher, when summer finally hit, I spent the entire first week of summer break cooking every single meal. It was just such a blessing to have that time back and to not be crunched in a classroom and then lesson planning and then making music tracks and printing out scores for the next day's rehearsal. I made a goal actually to meal prep and cook at home for all my meals, all my coffee, all my beverages. 100% of my food came from my pantry and my kitchen. And in doing that, I did lean and reach for a lot of spices. Lean? We'll just say reach. I reached for a lot of different spices to help my food have more flavor. I will say I'm not the best cook, but I do what I can, and spices definitely help. Guys, I had some spices in there that went bad June of 2017. Now granted, it was like parsley and red pepper flakes, nothing that would really make you ill, but if you have the time, again, just sit down, take everything out of your pantry, and then decide what things you use the most. And the things you use the most, put them farther away from you, and then start putting things back in the pantry. And then once all the things in front of you are there, go reach for the things you use the most. That way they are in the very front of your pantry. You'll see them first. For me, long story short, I put all of my proteins on one side, like my protein powders, and I put all of my loose spices like my cinnamon, my garlic salt, pepper, parsley, whatever in the middle. And then on the right are all my baking supplies, my sugar, my baking soda, baking powder, flour. Someday maybe I'll give you a full tour of this. I do still owe you all a house tour, I know, but going through and getting rid of all of the expired things just lets you know that things you are putting in your food and again in your body are fresh, not expired, and it's just kind of refreshing to see what you even have in your pantry. Yesterday I made vegan chocolate chip rosemary cookies. Sarah over at Abundantly Minimal, I would send you one, but it would probably be bad by the time it got to you. I will send you the recipe though. My sister and brother-in-law sent me an entire cookbook, Sarah. You'll be very proud of me. She knows. She was here last year. We did a bunch of collabs together, but she and I got to know each other last year, and I knew that she's a vegan, and I had everything in my house to make vegan cookies, and I wasn't against it, and they are wonderful. Who knew rosemary and chocolate chips went together so well? I didn't. Number 4 are odds and ends from your car. Take it from somebody who just directed their first middle school musical. You don't know what lives in your car until you take everything out, and I mean in every nook and cranny, under the seats, in the glove box, all the compartments. Take them out, wipe them down, and then decide what really needs to be in there. I found a lot of weird odds and ends in there. I found props from Beauty and the Beast. I found music from a Christmas concert. I just found a lot of random stuff. And as I was doing many trips to Lowe's and Home Depot with a lot of mulch and dirt and flowers and a fountain, it was like musical and plants mixed together. Long story short, just go take 10 minutes even. Grab a couple paper towels from your kitchen and some multi-purpose cleaner, move everything out of your car, wipe it down, and then decide, what do you need? Did you need those 8 water bottles from dance rehearsal in the back of your car? Probably not. Did you need those receipts and straw wrappers and XYZ that you found on the side of your car in the little door compartments? Definitely not. Recycle, get rid of those. If you're like me, I did take the challenge to try to be more resourceful, so when I do get coffee outside the house, I do now take a tumbler. Ironically, this is very economical and it saves you money. I just got a plain cold brew coffee from Starbucks, and I asked for the 16 ounce. It was like $2.85 because I got no cream or sugar and I brought my own cup. Starbucks gives you a discount for bringing your own cups. There's measurements on the side. I ordered the 16 ounce right here. They filled it all the way up, did put ice in it, so I probably got, probably closer to the 24, but again, I ordered this much. They filled it all the way up and charged me for the tall. Thank you, Starbucks, because this will also last me tomorrow. But again, if you have tumblers and you are trying to cut down on using corporate companies' papers, plastics, and straws, I highly recommend keeping one in your car to save you the time and money and plastic, the whole point. And number 5 on this list is my absolute favorite, and it is cleaning out your text messages and your inbox. If you're a teacher, again, you probably have more than one email. I made the mistake of not looking at my school email the first 7 to 10 days of summer vacation, and I decided to clean out everything in my text and inboxes. I had 85 messages, and they weren't just like great year, Miss Paysor, it was awesome. They were really important things that I had to respond to with the office and planning for next year. So do yourself a favor, take your laptop, go out of your house, get yourself, you know, some cheap coffee if you're frugal or just like coffee because you're cutting out sugars, and just go through everything. Take a notebook, get out your calendar. It feels so good. Inbox zero is a thing, and the thrill of inbox zero is a wonderful feeling. I would love to bestow upon you. What am I doing with my hands? Take the time. Did I forget to turn the air conditioning on? I did. Take the time, clean out your inbox. You do not need your best friend's survey and a bunch of spam mail in your Gmail. If you are using Gmail, you know that all your spam gets put in a separate folder that you can just click and click delete all, and it's a beautiful thing. Go through, clean it all out. The same goes for your text messages. Remove all the ones you don't need anymore. Just keep maybe your top 8. I like to keep 10 or less, and the only reason I keep those 10 is they have something important in them. It's a message I need for later, or an address I need for later, or it's a discussion that is not yet finished, especially in the wedding planning process. And it just feels good to not have 60 things in my inbox. But anyway, those are my top 5 things to declutter this summer. Once again, if you have anything to add to this list, let me know down below in the comment section. I would love to know what you think should be cleaned and decluttered, as I now have much more time to relax and recharge and just kind of feel like a human again after the first school year. And I do have 5 months till I'm getting married. I have a series coming out on this channel called 5 Months to Misses. You guys have been asking for more wedding videos, so I'm going to try to make a weekly series where I either take you guys along with me for wedding boot camp, trying on my dress for the final time for alterations. I did film our cake tasting. I filmed going to my first bridal show because that was an experience all in itself. Once again, that series will be coming out to you guys very shortly. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.